In the last episode, after picking up our brand new converted campervan from the south of England, I drove all the way back home to North Wales to put some final touches on the van and give it a proper clean-up before Adriana got back from Sweden. Now that we are finally reunited and packed right by Manchester Airport, it's time to get this house on wheels ready to be slept in. That can only mean one thing. IKEA?
Yeah! IKEA trip! Straight from Sweden to IKEA! Oh, this is... Whoa!
Do you want to sit next to me or...
Yeah, I think so.
Because we have 3 seats in here.
This is kind of like an epic, like, move out of the way, we're coming through kind of seating, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I'm sat in the middle.
Question for you guys, if you're Vanlife people and you have a van this big, where do you park? Because this thing is so long, I don't want to be, sticking out too much. Do you park just in the corners or something away from people?
What we need is like 2 bays next to each other, because this is a very long car. It's hard to see how big it is because there's no reference point really in any photos, except for like Dylan leaning on it, It's quite long. Good job.
I'll do. IKEA.
Yeah. The thing is, before we went on our huge trip to Asia for 3 years, we got rid of a lot of stuff. We got rid of any towels that we had, any bedding that we had. We were like, we'll never need this again. It was also old, so we weren't just like chucking things away. But we don't really have a lot of home things that you wouldn't think of. Definitely need pillows, bedding, towels. I need to eat some Swedish food because it's not like I've just come back from Sweden today. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see. Couldn't come to IKEA without having some Swedish meatballs, can we? This is yours.
This is yours. I'm having the plant balls. Dylan's having the meatballs, and we don't want to confuse those two.
Bon appetit.
Smaklig måltid. You have to say it in Swedish because you're...
Smalty.
Say it again.
Smalty.
Ready to go?
Let's do some shopping.
There we go. Some Tupperwares. Doesn't feel very Swedish, but on we go. The problem that we're having is that Dill tried to do some measurements before I arrived, and the measuring tape broke, so now we don't have measurements, and we're trying to find something to store like food in the shelving unit on the wall, because we have so little space to work with. We kind of have to utilize all wall space. You think this is how he was measuring them? Yeah, I think that's good. So, you think that's good?
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out...
Hold on. That's pretty comfortable.
Right? Because it's like a 4-season van, we're trying to figure out the heat of the duvet. And they range from like a 2 tog to like a 12, 13, 14 tog, which is the higher the number, the more warmth, I think. This one is a 7.5, which I feel...
7.5 would be good.
Yeah, this one feels terrible. I hate this one so much. £110 for single.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. And this one, which feels like not very nice, is £19. But
what about this one? Fjällbräcka.
This is now...
I'm just having fun trying to pronounce the Swedish words. Fjällbräcka. Fjällbräcka. Fjällhavre.
Fjällhavre. Is this the one you wanted?
Yes.
It's the same one. It feels so small. This is supposed to be a double. And this is just like a little fneep hanging about.
I think they'll...
Fjällbräcka, double.
Yeah.
Looks like we're doing some sleeping tonight. We definitely need pillows, but we need to feel them. I want to feel the pillows.
Like this one.
Yeah, that's Lundkov, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely need 2 pillows though.
Yay! Okay. Pillows, check. Duvet, check. Mattress topper,
over here.
unchecked.
Mattress topper, quiet. The bed is really comfortable in there anyway. I think it'll just help to be a little more comfortable and to make the mattress last longer.
We're doing really well. We like picked up speed. Now we need some mattress. Nope. Now we need some
pillowcases,
duvet cases, and sheets. part of me wants to go fluffy white, right? 50 by 80. Dvala, right?
Yeah.
Look how hard we're adulting right now.
I know.
Let's high five about it. You can't really have a home without some greenery in it, I feel like.
No.
I think
Everything?
for our first like major IKEA trip to make this livable for tonight, plants obviously were not necessary for tonight, but I think that's everything.
Yeah.
I think we've got everything we need for sleeping. We've got a bin. We need bin bags. But we got a bin, and we got sleeping things, and we got plants.
All right then.
Let's go.
Let's go. I didn't think this would cost this much. We'll put a GoFundMe link in the description box.
It's an investment. It's something that you won't be buying every month.
Yeah.
This is our home that we're sort of decorating. Luckily for us, our home is just one small room now, so it doesn't need a lot. It's the weirdest concept, being able to just roll up to your home, dump the things, and just be like, okay, let's make the bed inside the actual house. Oh, yeah.
Here's one I made earlier.
It looks much bigger than what it is.
Yeah, box is quite big.
The box is misleading. It's not a huge sort of commercial grade coffee machine, but it is the exact model that we had before we went on our huge Asia trip. And we actually had to sell that one because we didn't want just an old coffee machine sort of rusting away in an attic somewhere. And it was so hard to do. We got so emotionally committed to it.
So it makes sense to just get the same one again.
Yeah, and it was 25% off, so that was a bonus.
And we know how to use it, shall we?
God, it's hot already.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Pass me the remote.
Which one?
Black one. So this opens up the roof. So we have a fan there.
Oh!
So if we pump that up a little bit and then open this slightly, and then you get a massive draft from
Nice.
here.
I'll also take my jumper off, that will probably help.
We wanted to get a real coffee machine again because last time we had one, we completely stopped going to coffee shops because, you know, if you can make your perfect coffee at home, well, you're not going to be spending £10 for the both of you going out to a coffee shop. So even though this was a little bit expensive, I think it's about £300, if you drink a cup of coffee, maybe 2 a day, sometimes we were going out twice a day to have coffee, this is going to save us a lot of money. Yeah. How nice it looks.
Oh, wow.
Kind of goes with the theme of the place as well.
The theme?
Yeah, the colour. Like
It does.
silverish.
It does. It does. It's like chrome, clean. I mean, many of you will probably think, oh, but you had so much beautiful workspace. Like, why would you use a coffee machine there? It is something that we can live without. I don't think we're addicted to coffee because sometimes we go without drinking it. I just love the moment of like making a coffee and frothing the milk and like,
Fika.
Fika, exactly. Unfortunately, it just goes downhill from here.
We've bought some jugs, but it looks like they fit, but then they don't.
I don't think we accounted for the fact that the sheet needs to tuck under, so it needs to be bigger. How much space is there? How much is there left on your side?
None.
None. This is the wrong sheet then. I can't make the bed. It's coming together, except for the fact that we don't have a sheet yet. Are you ready for the worst job? Okay, first of all, let's hold the corners out and let's just shake it out a bit. Are you sure? Because it feels like there's a lot of duvet this side. No, this is not the right way. We've chosen the wrong side. Why is there so much material?
Because
No, there's no explanation of that. That doesn't make any sense. 200 by 200?
Yeah.
Then we bought the wrong freaking size! We bought the wrong size. I don't even know how that happened. So our duvet is 200 by 200. It is called a double. And then this one was in the double section, but it's 240 by 220.
I think I'll try and get this coffee machine set up. Machine on. This should work. Oh yeah, yep. I remember it makes that noise.
Yeah, it's giving me really fond memories. Did that turn everything off?
Did we just fuse the whole thing?
Why are the lights turning off and on and flickering?
I don't know. I don't understand electric things enough, but that sounds like that's too powerful.
Everything is like turning off and on. Like the camera in the corner is turning off and on. The lights are literally flickering.
This is not going well. That's weird because my app's telling me that the battery's at 0% now, even though it was at 100% a second ago.
This coffee machine killed the whole battery.
Yeah.
The battery that only took 15% to have the fridge on all night.
Looking through the troubleshooting in this, and it's like, coffee's too cold, no crema, no steam is generated. There's nothing about turns the whole electrics of the van off. I'm not exactly an electrician, so I decided to call James, the previous owner of the van, to help me troubleshoot this issue.
The best thing to do is just put the engine running so it's charging it and then the battery voltage doesn't drop.
So I'll try turning on the engine then I'll try again. And after a 30-minute crash course, we finally found out why everything went dark. Perfect. Okay, thank you very
so
much.
Thank you.
Alright guys, no
Cheers.
worries.
Have a good evening. Bye.
Oh.
All right, explain to us. Shorten it down. Go.
So basically, this coffee machine uses way too much watts. So the battery has gone like, no, this is too much watts. That's gonna basically take all the battery out if you're using this for, a long period of time. So I think it's gone into like a safety mode and turned everything off. What James said was to run the engine while you're doing coffee, or using such a machine like this, so that it does have more power to use in the van.
That was my understanding too, but also it sounds like we are potentially in need of a secondary battery. I think the amount of batteries, we only have one, right?
Yeah.
The amount of battery that we have is more like weekend van usage, not full-time, I'm living inside of this van, and we are going to be living inside of this van. There we go. Can we make coffee now?
We could try. Yeah, we can try.
Do we have to turn the engine on every time we want to make a coffee?
Apparently we do, but if you know another way for that not to happen, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, you're like, oh, good morning, cozy. All right, just a quick run to IKEA to exchange our items. That's the advantage of parking your house right in front of the shop. And before we try to cook in our van for the first time, we tried the new sheets on, just in case.
Oh,
that's nice, right?
fits.
It looks like we got everything right this time. Let me just get it in there. I don't have enough arms. No, this is so cute. I like it. I think I'll have to streamline a way to make the bed a little bit easier.
Happy?
Oh, happy. We can sleep tonight. Yes!
If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know we like sweet coffee. This one is actually sugar-free, so all the good stuff, but no sugar.
It's the proper barista style one. We've even got a little pump thing.
1, 2.
Oh, it's working! It's making coffee! Oh, that's right. Is that?
We have coffee.
I think he's just made 1 large espresso in 2 pretty big cups, so...
Well, I didn't want to, you know, mess up the battery on the first try, so we don't want a super strong coffee anyway.
That's true, that's true, that's very true.
Here we have some oat milk. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Like, why is everything going wrong today?
You know what, can you do that near the sink? Because I feel like that's just going to explode and go crazy.
We're having no luck today, we. Oh, there we go, here we go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
It's as good as we remember.
Oh, there's a fluff on there. Cheers.
Cheers, my love. This doesn't taste like coffee.
No. This day is funny. Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
First day back and everything's gone wrong.
Right now, we're sat in an IKEA parking lot, which normally would sound very sort of, okay, well, what are you doing there? But we're at home.
Yeah.
We've made our bed. It looks so inviting. I honestly can't wait to sleep in there tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We've
So
got our
chill.
little kitchen. Like, yes, there's some teething problems, but this is our first time in ever living in a van,
Yeah.
and it's our first home that we've ever owned together. It's gonna have some issues.
Yeah. I'll make some dinner.
Yeah?
Hopefully I won't mess that up.
I'm excited. I'm hungry. I worked up quite the appetite.
The owner, or the previous owner of the van, James, that you saw in the first video, left us these clip saucepans, so you just clip on to the side somehow, and then you have a saucepan, so it doesn't take up all your space in the drawer. I thought that was really handy. So what I've got today for us to eat, something pretty simple to make because I didn't want to be properly cooking tonight, and it's a good thing really because it's taken us so long to even get here. Some pasta, some Tesco sauce, and probably stick some cheese on top. That good?
Yeah.
Okay. Jag taglar till. Let's do the rest in here then.
Yeah.
Wow.
To be honest, it smells pretty good.
Would Madame like some cracked black pepper?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me just open the bucket.
It's a very fine dining establishment. Thank you. Can you imagine now if somebody were still in the IKEA parking lot, if somebody pulled up in the lot next to us, just like ready to pop into IKEA, and here we are
In a Michelin star
in
restaurant.
a Michelin star restaurant, eating our little pasta dinner. I think we've sat on the wrong side.
Adriana's left-handed. We always set.
That's not the problem. The problem
It
is
is.
that he's right-handed.
No, but in all honesty, like this is very nice. This moment. I think we were looking forward to it for a long time. Been a little bit stressful today, but
I feel like we need to switch sides. Do you want me to switch?
Can you switch?
Yeah, you just move the table like this.
Oh, nice.
All we've done is put in a couple of plants and bedding.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference, doesn't it? Give us a few days, move all of our clothes in, and some decorative things.
We'll give you a proper tour.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things you don't see in this van that's just insane. I don't know how the guy thought of all of them, but it's so well thought out.
Tonight is our first night staying fully off-grid.
There's a light starting to come on the dashboard. This doesn't mean much to me.